Alright, we implemented now the same feature 2 times, first without TDD and then with TDD. I hope that you already saw some differences here and there, but now let's talk about them in detail. The outcome of the examples, the code itself is almost the same, so no difference there. But when we were following TDD, we created 2 tests for our feature. So we know that the feature is working, which is great. Of course, we could have written those tests after our first implementation as well, and many of you may do this, but yeah, it takes some extra effort to do something even though the code is already working. And let's be honest, sometimes we just don't do it then, right? With TDD, we always have those tests in place because, yeah, we're always starting with a test. Then, did you also notice that with TDD, our focus has changed? Because when following TDD, we're always interested in a result or an outcome, because these are the things that we test again, like was a podcast published or was an email sent to a specific user? And that's a big shift because this will help you to focus on the important things and you will become way faster when development. Without TDD, this is very different because it's very easy to lose your focus. What was also different with TDD is that we didn't have to think about what step is next. So for example, do I create this now or do I work on this now? Because with a test, we're always focusing on the result. And then the failing test will tell us what to do. So for example, the route is not defined. Okay, we're going to create a new route. The controller is not given. Then we create a new controller. So our tests are automatically telling us what to do and they are leading us to the solution. How cool is that? As we already learned, with TDD, we're always thinking about the result and the outcome. And what we want to try is to make our tests pass as soon as possible, because this means the feature is working and then we can think about how to improve our code and how to refactor it by making it more simpler, more readable, or better abstracted. And this is the best way now to do refactoring because our test will tell us immediately if we break something. This is also one of my most favorite features about TDD, to have the best way to do refactoring our code. That's also why there is the term red-green refactor in TDD, which you probably have already heard of. Red stands for a failing test, which you have at the beginning. Then we're going to make it pass, it gets green, and then we have the possibility to refactor because we have tests that will tell us if we break something. So refactoring has now become a part of the TDD lifecycle, and you can do it with every feature and you don't have to postpone it for maybe doing it later.